Here is the same script cleaned and delivered without any headings, exactly as you requested. Script: 2025 Hummer H1 Unofficial Concept, the Titan Colossus, and Toyota GT Super. Length: approximately 1,000 words, cinematic, punchy, and informative. Open: epic cinematic music, wide sunrise shot, desert horizon. A hulking, angular silhouette, the Titan Colossus rumbles into frame, dust trailing. Cut to a low angle, studio-lit reveal of the Toyota GT Super, glossy, low, and impossibly sleek. Quick cut to host walking between them. Host energetic, grinned, "What's up, gearheads and dream car hunters, welcome back. Today we're doing something ridiculous and wonderful. An in-depth tour of two totally different 2025 visions. The unofficial Hummer H1 concept called the Titan Colossus, and the Hyper GT of the year, the Toyota GT Super. One is raw, unapologetic brute force. The other is aerodynamic poetry. Let's jump in. Graphic. Split-screen title card. Titan Colossus vs Toyota GT Super, exterior deep dive. Host, though, as camera slowly circles the Titan Colossus. First up, the Titan Colossus. Think of the original H1 turned up to 11 and married to a tank. This is an unofficial, concept-style reimagining that leans into the H1's military roots, massive fender flares, upright greenhouse, and a chassis that screams, "Take me off-road and leave a memory." Close-up on grille and bumper. Face first, the Colossus uses a broad, squared-off grille with deeply recessed LED bar lighting. It's functional looking, protected by heavy-duty skid plates and an integrated winch housing. The bumper sits high for approach angles, and notice the exposed toe points. No plastic covers here, just hardware. Camera glide along doors and wheel arches. The side profile is all flat planes and purposeful creases. The doors are tall and upright, giving that utilitarian silhouette. Massive bead-lock capable wheels tuck under pronounced flares, giving you ridiculous ground clearance and a stance that dominates the frame. Roof and rear. Up top there's a modular roof rack system with quick mount points for gear, plus an optional solar roof panel array in some concept renders, perfect for overland setups. The rear is simple and serviceable. Vertical tail lamps, a swing-out spare mount, and a cargo deck built to take a generator, extra fuel, or a tiny off-road kitchen. Exterior color options. Titan Colossus. The Colossus favors rugged, matte finishes, desert sand, military olive, graphite matte, and a deep canyon red. Accent packages add contrast. Blacked out bumpers, bronze wheel crowns, or a brushed aluminum trim pack. There's also a utility kit finish. Scuffed steel look with visible fasteners, meant to celebrate use, not hide it. Post walking toward the GT Super, switch to energetic music, now flip the coin. The Toyota GT Super is sculpted around downforce and speed. It's low, stretched, and obsessed with airflow. Where the Colossus is angular and raw, the GT Super is fluid and relentless. Front fascia close-up. The nose is knife-thin with active aero vents that open and close depending on speed. Slim laser headlights tuck into the fenders, and the front splitter is large but elegant, designed to channel air into radiators and brake ducts. Side profile and doors. The greenhouse pinches back dramatically. The doors have dihedral or scissor-style hints in some trims, and the side intakes are massive, feeding twin intercoolers and the hybrid cooling system beneath. The wheel arches are flush, perfectly filled by staggered, lightweight alloy wheels. Rear end and diffuser. At the back, a sculpted wing and multi-element diffuser work together. The taillights are a single light blade that stretches across the rear, while the exhausts, if present, sit low and wide for a planted look. On-track versions you'll find exposed carbon fiber vents and a center exit exhaust layout. Exterior color options. Toyota GT Super. The GT Super favors glossy, performance palettes, ultra-white pearlescent, obsidian black, hyper blue metallic, and a volcanic orange that shows off the curves. There are also race-spec liveries, contrasting stripes and carbon fiber weave visible under clear coats. Optional contrast roofs, carbon uncoated, and brake caliper color packs let you personalize the aggressive look. Cut. Side-by-side visual comparison. Colossus climbing rocks versus GT Super carving a coastal road. Host VO design philosophy sums it up. The Colossus prioritizes durability, visibility, and modular utility. The GT Super prioritizes aero efficiency, weight savings, and visual speed even when stationary. But both borrow modern cues: full LED signatures, active aerodynamics, and a focus on modularity, whether it's roof mount points or configurable aero bits. Detail shots and functional features: Titan Colossus, exposed fender vents for brake cooling, removable lower cladding for repairability, and heavy-duty door hinges. Underbody protection is massive: front-to-rear skid plates and protected diff housings. Many concept treatments show quick-release paneling to access mechanicals without specialized tools. Detail shots and functional features: Toyota GT Super, active ride height adjusters for track vs street, deployable rear wing for cornering stability, and multi-zone intake ducts that seal at high speeds. Carbon ceramic brakes with multi-piston calipers, and full underfloor venting for clean airflow. Host on camera. Walking between the cars, aesthetic highlights are one thing, but both designs speak to user intent. The Colossus says, "Take me where nothing else dares." The GT Super says, "I'll put you on the limit and still keep you smiling." Design cues and personalization: Titan Colossus, accessory-friendly, light bars, snorkel intakes, recovery tool mounts, and utility racks. Interior color cues often match the exterior: think durable vinyls in Oliver Sand, with orange contrast stitching for the Overland pack. Design cues and personalization: Toyota GT Super, personalization via look packs, a track pack with exposed carbon canards, a luxury pack with exposed polished aluminum, and a heritage pack with retro-inspired stripes. Closing cinematic: host leans on the Colossus hood, camera slowly pulls back to reveal both cars in one frame at golden hour. Host warm, excited close. Both of these 2025 concept directions capture extremes of car culture: survivalist, utilitarian toughness versus sculpted, aerodynamic performance. Which would you choose for your garage? The Titan Colossus' unstoppable presence, or the Toyota GT Super's track-honed finesse? Drop your pick in the comments, hit the like button if you love weird automotive mashups, and subscribe for more deep dives like this. I'll see you next time. Stay curious, and drive safe. End card. Subscribe. Watch next. Social handles. Notes for editor: use gritty texture LUTs and dust overlays for Titan Colossus sequences. Use high contrast, low angle lenses with smooth gimbals for GT Super. Insert animated lines showing aero paths for GT Super and approach departure angles for Colossus. Recommended B-roll: close mechanical details, paint swatches, and slow motion wheel shots. Script length approximately equals 1,000 words, ready for voiceover and on-camera delivery. If you want, I can also generate. Check mark a thumbnail title. Check mark hashtags. Check mark a shorter or longer version. Check mark a combined comparison review or full documentary style script. Just tell me.